What's going on, guys? It is Coaster Central here, and today I'll be doing my review of Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City, one of the first RMCs to ever be built, and the first wooden coaster to go upside down. And my gosh, this ride is one of the best coasters you'll ever ride. I mean, it is insane. So let's first start off with the stats. It is 107 feet, but this is insane. It has a 163-foot drop. It's 107 feet high and has a 163-foot drop. That's insane. If you're just saying the terrain is definitely helping. That's just insane. So the speed is 68 miles per hour. That is actually really good. Very, very solid. The duration is 1 minute 27 seconds. It is a short ride. You are over it pretty quickly, but it is still a good. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's definitely not the worst. So next we have track length. It is solid track length. It has 2,937 feet of track, and it has 3 inversions, and those three inversions are really fun. I wouldn't say they're the best inversions, but those last two barrel rolls are really insane. And when you go through the barrel roll into the brakes. Let's start off by going from the station to the end, to the brake run. So you first leave the station, go through this little dip into the 107-foot lift hill, and that's just a normal RMC lift hill, pretty fun. So then you go down, you do a little dip, but then you go back up, and then you go over the 163-foot drop, and that is an insane drop. You are just whipped over it in the back, and it is so fun. So, and then you go through the first inversion of the ride. You really do get whipped around, and I would say this coaster is a really intense ride. And so that's why you get around. It is a really fun inversion. If you go on the train, you get a great view of this element. So yeah, that's just a really fun element. After that, you go through these 2 little airtime hills. The first one, it's probably the worst part of the ride. It kind of when it goes it forces you and hits. Forces you to hit the side of the train, which kind of hurts. But yeah, about that. But then you go, the airtime's pretty good, and then you go through another airtime hill, which is just really insane, and then you go through this bank, and then you go through the big wave turn, the first of its kind. Lightning rod was to do the second, and I would say I wouldn't say it's the best part of the element, but wow, the airtime sideways is insane. You are just flying sideways. That is just some good airtime. And then you go through it. That's just a really cool element. So then after that, you go through this airtime hill, and then you go through the double barrel roll, then you end the ride after that. That double barrel roll is insane. Probably the best inversions on the ride. So, yeah, overall, this coaster is just, oh my gosh, this coaster is just fun. It is really intense. Like I said, if you watched my my vlog after, I was saying airtime packed, and yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm not saying it has now that I've been thinking about it a little more, I'm not saying it's the best airtime, but you still are getting flung out of your seat. So hope you guys enjoy this review, and I'll be giving the final score of this coaster a 9.5. Yeah, this is one of my favorite coasters I've ever rode. Probably one of the best RMCs I've ever rode. I think I have it at I'm not sure. I'll probably have to think about that, but it may be at my number 2 or 3. I'm not sure, but this is just an insane RMC. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.